Smartphones. Almost everyone has one, and every year a new one is released, a bit more powerful than the last with a couple extra features. Manufacturers keep adding more and more stuff to stay competitive to a point where a phone can pretty much be multiple devices in one. Productivity. The pandemic has forced employees and students to work from home, and this has sparked a super high demand for tools to facilitate this. The prices of laptops as a result in Zimbabwe, for example, have increased by a staggering 43% compared to the same period pre-pandemic. But what most people are not aware of is since as far back as 2017, smartphone manufacturers have added desktop modes to their top-end devices. With just one cable, you can connect your smartphone to a normal television or monitor and have a full desktop experience. And this is a feature that Huawei and Samsung have been offering in the form of EMUI desktop for Huawei and DeX for Samsung. With this setup, you can do all your document processing, you can work online or do your studies the same way you would do on a computer. Oh, and if you want to be able to move around with your setup, there is actually a startup called NextDoc who have made a laptop shell powered by a smartphone. It pretty much is a shell with a battery, display, keyboard, touchpad and USB ports, and to give it some computing power, all you need is to connect one cable from your phone to the NextDoc and you have a working laptop. By the way, please just take a second of your time to click on the subscribe button if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Health and lifestyle. Almost all smartphones now come with sensors built in to track your health. The most common one is a step counter that just counts your steps when you move around with your phone on you. Now, thanks to advancements in technology, you can have data from fitness accessories like fitness bands and smartwatches feeding data to the smartphone to help monitor even more aspects of your health like sleep quality, stress levels, blood oxygen and heart rate. This data can even be used to give recommendations of what to eat and give reminders on when to be active to stay healthy and live a better lifestyle. All powered by the smartphone you have with you wherever you are. Now we move on to cars. The new ones now come with support for Android Auto and Apple Carplay, which essentially mirrors certain apps and features of your phone to the car's infotainment system. This means your music, contacts, and the look and feel of the interface on the car is similar to what you are used to on your smartphone. Biggest use case, however, is making or receiving calls without reaching for your phone, as well as using the display in your car for navigating instead of buying a gadget dedicated to just providing navigation. The hub facilitating all this is your smartphone. Convenience and security. Convenience and security is a fun one. So imagine on a hot summer's day, as you're walking towards your car, it turns on the aircon before you arrive, or your smart speakers detecting which room you're in and resuming playing music only in the room that you are in. Another one is using your phone as your keys, your credit card and your ID. In terms of keys, you can have car manufacturers like Audi that partnered up with Huawei, allowing the Huawei P30 Pro and newer Huawei devices to unlock certain Audi models. Tesla also allows you to do the same with any Apple or Android smartphone as long as you have the Tesla app. And this is not only limited to cars. This same concept is possible for access-controlled areas like companies, hotel rooms, or your own house. Another security aspect is your own home security system that you can operate and monitor with just your smartphone. Payments are now tap and go thanks to NFC chips and biometric authentication available on most smartphones. You can link your bank account to Google Pay, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, or your banking app and just tap your phone on a POS machine to pay for goods or services. This essentially means your phone is pretty much your wallet, or bank, or both. Another feature that will be employed because of the pandemic will most likely be a digital passport that can be attached to your smartphone. This will pretty much be for COVID-19 contact tracing as well as vaccine tracking for those that would have received their doses. A smartphone is pretty much now a hub for a number of aspects in our lives, and it seems like the trend won't stop anytime soon. Are there any other use cases of smartphone that you think I have missed? Write them down in the comments below. Thanks a ton for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.